All right, so immersive learning in science. So my target audience is middle school, sixth through eighth grade science. Some immersive learning uses to simulate an environment that is difficult to actually see or travel to, say, looking inside a cell, although we can do that with microscope, but really like more immersively. I'll expand on that in a moment. Or say to outer space. Another use, simulate a task that may be dangerous or cost prohibitive to actually experience. So, say, recreating a shuttle launch as an astronaut, traveling through the Grand Canyon could be two uses. And then learning a task in a risk free environment to then apply in the real world. So, an example, practice lab skills such as measuring and using appropriate equipment where it wouldn't be dangerous or okay to make mistakes before we do real lab. So then inside a cell is one use I really could see actually using. My learning objective here would be that students would be able to identify cell parts and functions by traveling inside a cell using Google Cardboard VR. So this is an app that you can use with a Google Cardboard VR, and I chose that because it was affordable. Um, seems like something I could actually get through either money from PTA at my school or donors choose to be able to use this, as most of my students do have cell phone use, but we can always use them in batches as well. So like maybe one group of students uses while others are doing another task. So as I'm working through my checklist, I was thinking like, okay, to get students prior exposure to know how much experience, I could definitely have some students being able to tutor the other students the ones who've had experience to kind of help me with the ones that don't have as much. Making sure I plan for alternatives, having a video on cells to watch or a worksheet to color for those of having either technological problems or other motion sickness, for instance. Um, and then really considering, is this task worth learning? Is VR the right platform for this? And so, because I know what I teach with cells, um, that learning with the microscope and worksheets and stuff, diagrams are all right and making models, but I really think this would enhance their understanding of what a real cell is like. And then, breaking that into small chunks is important so that when they use the the app, that they're maybe having different times where they have to look for different things. Say this time through the app, maybe you're just looking for mitochondria or something like that to kind of break it down into small pieces. Again, they'd have to have some prior knowledge um, and really know that they're going to apply that to new problems. So looking at cells after, it's not just a fun thing to watch, but they're going to actually have to learn and use that knowledge. And then just, you know, making sure to preview all my materials is definitely important before class is something I would do anyways.